Hello, and welcome to Just Press Play. I'm Denmark, and in here we talk about life, culture, faith, and how it affects us as Christian believers. No, so this is our season 2, and I would like to welcome you all. No, so salamat po sa inyong panonood pa rin dito sa atin. And today I want to share with you another story, and that's how we do it here. No, we share stories, and then we learn from those stories kung ano pa yung mga bagay na makukuha natin. Today I want to tell you a story about the grocery clerk. Okay, so let's call him June de la Cruz. So generic, but let's call him June de la Cruz. So June de la Cruz is a grocery store clerk who really loves his job, and he prides himself because he does good work. No, magaling talaga siya magtrabaho, and okay siya na maging grocery clerk. Siya yung nagtoot toot na mga bagay na binibili mo sa supermarket, di ba? One of his pet peeves, no, yung talagang nakaka-bother sa kanya, nakaka-irita talaga sa kanya. Yung kinakainisan niya na part ng trabaho niya is when there are out of control children, tapos sigaw ng sigaw yung mga bata, yung mga toddlers, tapos yung mga magulang nito, sinisigawan lang yung mga bata, yung mga anak nila, pero wala naman silang ginagawa para ayusin yung behavior, yung obnoxious behavior ng mga anak nila. Ayaw na yun, no? So, eventually, he learned how to tune it out. One evening, June was checking out a customer na punong-puno yung grocery cart. As in talagang puno sa dami ng items. No? So, toot, 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 gano'n siya, gano'n. And habang dinadaan niya yung mga gamit sa barcode scanner, a child behind him began screaming. Very, very loudly. It became so annoying to him. And an angry man, after the child screamed, and an angry man suddenly responded to the child and said, "Get down." No, yun yung sinabi niya. Sabi ni June sa isip niya, ano ba yan? Grabe naman yan. Habang dire-diretso siya sa pag-scan ng kanyang mga items, no? Hindi niya na ito tinitignan kasi normal everyday occurrence ito sa supermarket nila, no? Yung eksena na to, lagi may batang sisigaw, may matanda na magagalit, no? And eventually, hindi pa rin tumitigil yung bata na nasa likuran ni June at umiyak pa rin ng mas malakas, no? At narinig niya na naman, dahil nga umiyak yung bata, narinig niya na naman na mas lumakas din yung sigaw nung lalaki at sinabi na naman ito for the second time. Sabi niya, "Get down." No? Kasi galit na, "Get down." So sabi ni June sa isip niya, grabe, anong klaseng magulang to? Ganito niya disiplinahin yung anak niya. Wala man lang tong parenting skills, no? Poor parenting skills. Pasaway yung bata kasi pasaway din yung magulang. Hindi marunong magpalaki ng bata. Ito yung tumatakbo sa isip ni June the whole time, no? And wala naman siyang ginagawa, so diretso pa rin siya, kuha siya ng item, scan niya, scan, so all the while, ito yung tumatakbo sa isip niya, so hindi siya nagfo-focus sa nangyayari sa paligid niya. So finally, no, nung naubos na yung dalawang cart na filled with items, at sisingilin na ni June yung customer, tsaka pa lang siya tumingala at sinabi niya, "Ma'am, 4,788 po yung total bill." So pagtingala niya, wala siyang nakitang kahit isang tao na nakatayo. Everybody was down on the floor. Clerks, customers, everybody else was lying face down on the floor. So he turned around just in time to see na palabas na yung gunman, palabas na ng supermarket nila. So yung clerk sa tabi niya, yung katabi ng lane niya, no, na nakadapa pa din dun sa floor face down. Sabi niya, "June, alam mo ba, nung sumigaw siya ng pangalawang beses na get down, yung baril niya nakatutok na sa ulo mo." Yun yung sinabi sa kanya ng customer. And I'm like, wow, no? Can you imagine this type of situation? Life and death situation. Tapos hindi mo pa alam, sobrang oblivious ka sa lahat na nangyayari, sa mga noise na naririnig mo. And here it is, no? Mamamatay ka na, hindi mo pa rin alam, hindi mo pa rin pinansin. You know, it happens to us, no? Sometimes, not really, sometimes, I think most of the time, in fact, some of us are really accustomed to the noise of our culture and the distractions of the world. No? Talagang that noise sanay na tayo. Lagi natin naririnig, lagi na tayo naiinis. It's right there, dire-diretso na siya sa utak natin. No? Just like si Junjun, he got so used to the toddlers shouting, screaming, and then the parents shouting back, and all of those, nasanay na siya. Naging sobrang sanay na tayo sa noise that when we hear someone telling us something that is important, we blow it off as if it has no significance, no? Parang may sinasabi sa atin importante, wala yan, okay lang yan, no? Iniisip natin na hindi yun importante, noise lang din yung sinasabi niya. 'Di ba? Madalas sa atin ganyan na, no? Sobrang parang sanay na tayo. Anything na sabihin sa atin, okay, it's all the same, pare-pareho lang yan. We got so used to it. Think about this. In your life, how many times has a parent, a teacher, or a pastor or a leader or small group leader, a mentor, a best friend, people who love you, yung mga tunay na kaibigan friend, no? How many times have they warned you about dangerous, toxic, bad behaviors that can kill you? Sa buhay mo, how many times ka nang minarinig na ganon? No? Naging manhid ka na kasi or naging manhid na tayo sa boses nila at nasanay sa boses nila na iniisip natin na yung message nila ay hindi para sa atin, noise lang at ito ay para sa iba. We go on with our head down, doing business as usual with all the things that we are doing. Sanay na tayo mag-tune out. We don't have the skills to listen to good advice, or worse, we think the advice is really not for us. Magpipinpoint na tayo agad ng iba. Alam mo ba that when we do this, we put ourselves at great risk. Okay? When you blow off an important message, lalong-lalo na the message is something that can save your life, hindi natin napapansin na meron na pala ding baril na nakatutok sa atin. Just like in our story of the grocery clerk na si Junjun. In the Bible, there's this guy, his name is King Solomon, and he's the wisest man who ever lived. And he wrote books in the Bible, no? And they were all good books. They were all books na pinagkukuhanan ng wisdom, no? He has a lot to say about wise counsel. And in one of his books, which is Proverbs, meron siyang mga sinabi dito. Partida, wisest man who ever lived na si Solomon. Pero nakikinig pa rin siya sa wise counsel. I guess that's why he was the wisest man who ever lived, no? Kasi marunong siya makinig sa wise counsel. But in the book of Proverbs, there are a few verses that I would like to share with you that has good advice on how to listen to good advice. Now, let me share with you one or two. But the first one is this, Proverbs 12:15. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but a wise man is he who listens to counsel. And then in Proverbs 19:20, listen to counsel and accept discipline, that you may be wise the rest of your days. No? So meron talagang wisdom pag nakikinig tayo, lalo na sa mga advice na binibigay sa atin ng mga nagmamahal sa atin. So let us learn to navigate through the noise and learn how to listen to wise, life-saving, and life-giving counsel. No? Kasi yung mga friends natin, yung mga taong nagmamahal sa atin, people who really care for us, nakikita nila na parang may baril na nakatutok sa atin and they want to give us life-saving, life-giving counsel. And most of the time, the first time we hear this, yung wise counsel, minsan ang dating sa atin, atake sa atin yun, at minsan masakit. But you have to look through that, past that, no? You have to look past that, and you have to listen closely. And then you will realize that this is coming from wisdom, and this is coming from love. Sana matuto tayong makinig at hindi lang i-tune out yung mga advice na mahalaga at nagbibigay sa atin ng buhay at magagandang payo. Huwag natin silang i-shut out, no? May we learn how to do that. So may you learn to filter through the noise and hear life-saving counsel. May you learn to be humble and learn to accept discipline or be willing to be disciplined and to change your life. And as you adhere to wise counsel, may you be wise the rest of your days. This is Denmark, and this is Just Press Play, and we care about you. We want to give wise counsel to you, or we would just like to hear from you. Even you can give us wise counsel. Maybe you have some No? And if you want to connect with us, we are here for you and we are willing to listen. We would like to show you how much we care for you. You can follow us on socials. You can see it there downstairs downstairs, down right here on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Just press play PH. And kung mahaba-haba yung gusto mong sabihin or you just want someone to talk to at maglabas ka lang ng sama ng loob or something na nasa dibdib mo na gusto mong may makarinig, you can email us also at justpressplayph@gmail.com. Again, this is Denmark, and until next time, God bless you all. Bye-bye.